see you all here tonight, to see new faces, and particularly to see a signer at last of everything in Norwich. There's only one division that bothers me at the minute, and that's the division that we all feel against the bankers, who I think created this problem across the world. Right, yes.
To start the big conversation with this vulnerable group of people who cannot communicate.
Right, yes.
If I tell you, in the last 9 months, we have taken 5 people out of care at the cost of savings of £300,000. 5 people. We see 3,000 people a year. Where is the sense in that?
Right, yes.
If a child dies because we didn't protect it, if a child is tortured because we're too lean and goddamn mean to notice, if a child screams and its dying breath exhales into the cut, darkened Norfolk sky, don't worry. We're smarter and we're leaner. How deep is that consolation we can seek from that?
Right, yes.
One-to-one support for the really vulnerable young people in our communities, that's young people in care, young people at risk of going into care, young people who are subject to child protection plans, young carers, there are mainly groups that support young carers, young people who have responsibilities caring for a parent or sibling with a disability or with a drug or alcohol problem or with a terminal.
This is a battle that the trade union movement is at the centre of, but we're building those links with the users of the services, the people that we serve, who rely upon the services that are about to be decimated as a result of the cut.
Right, yes.
I think we have to really pull together the biggest campaign this country has ever seen.
Right, yes.
To a march on the 4th of December to show this Tory administration what we think of them.
Right, yes.
Please, I beg you, fight against these cuts, this surgery, this amputation.
Right, yes.
So if you're not a trade union member, if you're not a worker, you can still go away and do your bit today. Please, take one of the leaflets. On the back of the leaflets, some things you can do as individuals. If nothing else, display it in your windows and also just talk to people about it.
Right, yes.
But there are community organisations, many of which you may belong to, that also have mass memberships and networks that you can use.
Right, yes.
One action that I've taken is to write a letter to Norman Man, asking him to come to a public meeting and explain himself. And that's what I believe that everybody should be doing. Asking, why is this happening?
Right, yes.
The way to do this is to talk in your workplaces and in your communities, to discuss what's happening, to build a strike fund, to organise strike committees.
Right, yes.
We should be going out on 24-hour strike, getting all the unions together, balloting all the trade unions and taking action now.
Right, yes.
If you are considering strike action, we are actually taking strike action in London, and we will be there when the day comes.
Right, yes.
That the call for a 24-hour general strike that Richard and others from the platform have put out is entirely to be supported, because there are many workers who individually have worries about coming out on strike on their own. But if we strike together, like the French have shown us how to do, our power can be demonstrated, we can head off these cuts, and we can demonstrate that working people can run this country for themselves.
Right, yes.
They are serious on carrying out the most vicious attacks across the board on the working class, not seen for generations. If they're serious, we have to be serious. This meeting tonight should be a council of war. Everybody in this meeting tonight has to start to play an active role in building the coalition of forces that are going to be needed to defeat this government.
Right, yes.
There's no reason whatsoever that the workers here in this room today cannot be the spark of a far wider movement.
I call upon you all to stand up and fight now. This is no time for compromise. This is time for fight. This is time to say, no, you're not going to get away with it.